Hello boys, girls, and whatever. Welcome once more to Tortuga. And as you can see, it's a little bit wintry. So, what better chance for us to have another story time, eh? So, because it's cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey, look it up in nautical terms, savvy? Let's revisit this fella, eh? And his little spoil. This is one of my favourites, and the perfect opportunity to tell it, eh? So, this is The Gruffalo's Child. It's by Julia Donaldson, Axel Scheffler, I hope I've said that right, and Macmillan Books. Let's pop you down a minute, eh? So, The Gruffalo's Child. The Gruffalo said, no Gruffalo should ever set foot in the deep dark wood. Why not? Why not? Because if you do, the big bad mouse will be after you. I met him once, said the Gruffalo. I met him a long, long time ago. What does he look like? Tell us, Dad. Is he terribly big and terribly bad? I can't quite remember, the Gruffalo said. Then he thought for a minute and scratched his head. The big bad mouse is terribly strong, and his scaly tail is terribly long. His eyes are like pools of terrible fire, and his terrible whiskers are tougher than wire. He's a scary sounding beast, isn't he? One snowy night, while the Gruffalo snored, the Gruffalo's child was feeling bored. The Gruffalo's child was feeling brave, so she tiptoed out of the Gruffalo's cave. The snow fell fast, and the wind blew wild into the wood with the Gruffalo's child. Good, isn't it? Aha! Oh, a trail in the snow. Where is this trail? Where does it go? A tail poked out of a log pile house. Could this be the tail of the big bad mouse? See his tail poking out there. It'll get cold in the snow, won't it? Out slid the creature. His eyes were small, and he didn't have whiskers, no, none at all. You're not the mouse. No, not I, said the snake. He's down by the lake eating Gruffalo cake. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. I'm not scared, said the Gruffalo's child. Aha! Oh, marks in the snow. Whose are these claw marks? Where do they go? Two eyes gleamed out of the treetop house. It's up there. Could these be the eyes of the big bad mouse? See? Who do you think it is? Shout it out. No, it's not a pig. Be quiet. Down flew the creature. His tail was short, and he didn't have whiskers of any sort. Ow. You're not the mouse. Woo-hoo, not I. But he's somewhere nearby, eating Gruffalo pie. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. I'm not scared, said the Gruffalo's child. It's okay to be scared sometimes, though, isn't it? Aha! Oh, a track in the snow. Whose is this track? Where does it go? Whiskers at last, and an underground house. Could this be home of the big bad mouse? Nearly got it wrong there. See, look, I see a nose poking out there. Out slunk the creature. His eyes weren't fiery. His tail wasn't scaly. His whiskers weren't wiry. You're not the mouse. Oh no, not me. He's under a tree, drinking Gruffalo tea. It's all a trick, said the Gruffalo's child as she sat on a stump where the snow lay piled. I don't believe in the big bad mouse. But here comes a little one out of his house. Not big, not bad, but a mouse at least. You'll taste good as a midnight feast. See, there he is. He's built a little Gruffalo snowman. Lovely, eh? I hope some of you guys have built a snowman, but I digress. Wait, said the mouse. Before you eat, there's a friend of mine that you ought to meet. If you let me hop onto a hazel twig, I'll beckon my friend, so bad and big. Gruffalo's child unclenched her fist. The big bad mouse. So it does exist. The mouse hopped into the hazel tree. He beckoned and said, "Just wait and see. What's going to happen, eh?" Out came the moon. It was bright and round. A terrible shadow fell onto the ground. Who is this creature so big, bad and strong? His tail and his whiskers are terribly long. His ears are enormous, and over his shoulder he carries a nut as big as a boulder. "The big bad mouse!" yelled the Gruffalo's child. The mouse jumped down from the twig and smiled. Aha! Oh, prints in the snow. Whose are these footprints? Where do they go? The footprints led to the Gruffalo's cave, where the Gruffalo's child was a little less brave. The Gruffalo's child was a bit less bored. And the Gruffalo snored and snored and snored. Now, I really like that story. And as you can see, I think I might go and build a snowman. So, Mr. Gruffalo, do you want to build a snowman? Why ever not? In the meantime, you all take care of each other. Listen to your parents, listen to your families and friends, and wear that mask if you have to. Best wishes to wherever you are. Drop me a message. Please let me know if you want any more stories. So, take care of yourselves. Savvy.